Good morning, guys. It is August the 6th, and today is my new teacher orientation. I have been teaching for 4 years, but I am transitioning to a new school. So on today, we do have new teacher orientation from 9 to 3. It is 7:57 a.m. I was gonna go to my old school to turn in like some paperwork and maybe go through my old classroom and just kind of get some things established. But there's a lot going on as far as like paperwork wise with my transition. It's kind of like frustrating. And so because I don't know, really with this pandemic, a lot of things have changed. So just to give you an insight, I have a temporary teaching certification that was for 3 years. So in June of this year, my temporary certification should have expired. But when we were sent home in March and we decided to do virtual school, a lot of things shut down. So like the tests that we were scheduled to take were canceled. Any professional development that we needed was canceled. So therefore, we got emails saying that they decided to extend our certifications for 2 years. So those were the emails that we got here in my district. And so we were told that they were going to extend the certifications for 2 years. So I signed myself up for that. And they just sent us an email and told us to be prepared. There will be a payment of $75 and just wait for an email that comes from them letting you know it's time to make a payment. So now that I'm transitioning, my school is trying to do my paperwork. And, the only thing I have is my temporary certification that shows the expiration date of June 30th. And so in the emails, from them, they're telling you, do not call, do not check the status. Like, just know that you're good. It's extended. And so I don't want to, submit my paperwork from my old school saying that I'm not coming back and something happens with the paperwork in transitioning to my new school. So that's kind of something that worries me. So I just got a lot of I don't know. I'm not going to say eerie feelings because I'm just putting it all in God's hands. I'm going to let him handle it. But I'm very excited about this position, and I really, 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 really just, hope and pray that all goes well. And that it will turn out for the good. So again, I'm just going to go to new teacher orientation, see what the climate is like, and what the schedule is like, and then just see if I can kind of schedule time, maybe another day to go to my old school, to get more things from my classroom. So because I was a little early, dropped my son off and dropped my little sister off. So because I was a little early, it's right at 8 o'clock. I decided to come to the Walmart that was around the corner. There was a few things that I had from setting in my classroom that I wanted to get. So I'm going to go in here and get those things. And then I had a fundraiser that I did on Facebook, and I got some amazing donors that contributed, contributed and gave their gifts to support the classroom. And I really just wanted to get some money so that I could stock up on things like sanitizer and Clorox wipes, and we're going completely digital. So I wanted to invest in some resources that I could use for the kids. So that way we can, again, make sure that they're getting the best of the best, seeing as all of them won't be in the classroom, only some will. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get as many of those things as I can. As far as I'm going to go try to find some containers from Dollar Tree and make these quarantine stations and things like that. So I'm going to run inside of Walmart and try to get out in a timely manner so that I can try to stop by Dollar Tree before heading to the school about 10 minutes. I want to kind of be there by 8:50. So I will keep you all updated and just kind of show you what we're doing or give you an insight to what new teacher orientation is like. I did orientation when I joined the public school system in my county. I am in Florida, but now I'm transitioning to charter school, so things are a lot different. So I will definitely keep you guys updated and take you with me for the remainder of the day. And yeah, let me get inside of here. Okay, guys, so I went to Walmart and got a couple of things, and then I left from Walmart and thought I was gonna go to Dollar Tree, and they don't open until 9. So I just was like, I'll just do that at a later time. That's like not last minute, but I can do that at the end. So I went ahead and came. So I'm sitting outside in the front of the school. It is 8:48, so I am right at the time I said I wanted to be as far as being here. And preparing and getting myself ready to go inside. I definitely didn't want to be rushing because they are checking temperatures and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that, I give myself time to relax and make sure I have everything. I think when I walk in at first, I'm just going to take my teacher bag and my purse. I think I'll leave the items in the car until they release us to our classrooms. And then once they release us to do stuff in our classrooms, then that's when I'll come back out and grab the things that I just got. But I just want to kind of go in, prepared and ready or whatever. So I'm just going to take my teacher bag, which is a clear backpack. I think I might change it because it's really difficult to open. And then I customized my teacher planner. So it's thicker. So it's kind of gives me a hard time when it comes to putting it inside of the backpack and taking it out. So I'll probably try to find another bag and just use that for other items. I don't know. Normally I carry a purse. I'll probably go back to carrying a purse, but I just don't like the only reason why I don't like carrying a purse is because the teacher bag I have is a Michael Kors bag, and I feel like by the time I put all of my books and things in there, the weight of my items weigh and puts a lot of strain and pressure on my straps. So I think I'm not going to use my Michael and maybe just find another tote bag that's like that. But I do especially teaching career. I know right now I look bummy, but during the school year I do plan to be dressed professional, whether it's wearing the uniform that the students wear and of course adding my professional heel or whatever, or dressing slack blouse, things like that. And so the backpack doesn't really fit that. So I definitely will transition to a tote, a nicer bag. So if you have any recommendations of good bags that you would suggest, go ahead and comment them below. What's your favorite teacher bag? Comment that below. But I think I'm definitely going to change it. My mom got it for me to congratulate me on my new position. But because I wanted it, she didn't just buy it, but I wanted it. But I didn't know all of the things that I was gonna find out as far as customizing my teacher planner and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare to get out of the car. I gotta use the restroom and get situated, and I will check back with you guys later. All right, guys, so I have made it inside. I'm in my classroom. We're just kind of giving them a moment before we get started on anything. So I think I'm gonna continue to go through this stuff. I bought all those canvases from Michael's, and I think I'm gonna take them back because I got a lot of posters and stuff to put up. So I think I'm gonna return those and use that money to get my teacher toolbox. So yeah, I think I'm gonna return those and just stick to the posters that I have. So I'm gonna start moving some stuff around again and working in my room while I wait on them. She said she's gonna try to find me a computer and then come find me. So I'm gonna get established. I feel so relieved. I turned in some documents that my principal needed, and then I just kind of, let him know that I was just a little concerned about the different things that I have to have. And, he was just like, no, all is well. It's just the paperwork process part of it, but you are good. You're official. It's all good. So that was definitely a relief, and I'm so excited. And now I can get back to preparing for the school year. I'm really upset because I was supposed to get an extension cord and I forgot. I should have definitely pulled out my list, but I did the wrong thing. I started just going up and down aisles. So I'm gonna start working with still in here, figuring out where I wanna put it, kind of moving some things around, and I will chat back with you guys in a few moments. meeting with my curriculum specialist. We kind of met for about 2 hours. It's 11:20. She came in at about 9:20, so I would say about 2 hours. But it is just going over a couple of things, learning more about the school, thinking about plans as far as how to teach, doing the whole virtual thing. I'm going to go to my car and bring in the stuff that's in my trunk and go back to kind of cleaning some of this stuff up and getting the idea of what I have left, what I still need to get. And they give you permission to go to the store and come back and things like that. So I think I'm gonna do that and then get my final list of things I wanna do. I think I'm gonna chill because again, it won't be that many kids coming in, but I just wanted to make sure it was nice for those that were here. So I have my Cricut and things like that in the car. So I'm gonna go grab that stuff out of the car, finish straightening up and cleaning up this stuff, packing up the things I'm gonna take back or that I don't want to be in here, and then separate, organize, put away, and plan for what else I need to get and go from there. So let's unload the vehicle. All right. Okay, so I brought all the stuff in from the car, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to just kind of moving stuff wherever it's supposed to go, and getting some organization. I think I'm going to makeshift a bulletin board right here. I think that'll be nice so that it's like evenly balanced. I'm just gonna probably put some paper up there and kind of make it a bulletin board. And then I didn't staple the middle of that bulletin board right there. So it's got like pockets in it. I just kind of stapled around it. So I'm gonna be doing stuff like that and fixing it. And like I said, just kind of finalizing the things that are in here so that I can start focusing on curriculum, teaching, and things like that. So as y'all can see, it's hot. I am sweaty, but we're gonna keep working and get it done. So let's go. I put that board up, and y'all, if I could just have this picture and place it where the actual bulletin board is, I would be phenomenal. But when I tell y'all that board is so crooked, like, it is looking like a slippity slope like this. But at this point, it's just gonna stay like that. I don't know what I can do to put it around. It's just gonna look, it's gonna look like that. This is the first time I ever put a bulletin board paper by myself. I'm really used to having somebody help me. So at this point, it's just gonna stay back there, and it's just gonna be crooked because I'm not about to go and take all them staples and all of that out. Not happening. So it is 12:39. I am going to go grab something to eat and probably run to Dollar Tree or run to the store, and then come back and try to make sense of all of this mess. I literally placed everything that goes in my teacher area on my teacher desk. So I kind of want to clean that before I leave. And then I'll probably come back and start cutting out all of the letters that's supposed to go on the wall around the room. And then I bought some black and white plates from Walmart, the smaller size, like cake plates. And I basically want to cut out the inside circle and just kind of like staple them just around the room to add like, you know, like a dotted effect or whatever, like polka dots. So I'm going to do that as well. And then I think by that time, it'll be time for me to go. So I will check back with you guys when I come back from Checkers and do the last little bit of stuff that we have left to do. So I'm hungry. All right, guys. So I am just getting back from lunch. It is 2:07, and I think I'm here until 3:30. So I'm going to go ahead and, as I stated before, clean all this foolishness up and try to get some things done. So that way tomorrow I have like a clean slate. I want to kind of be done tomorrow. So that way, again, next week when we have this, I can be in here just kind of really focusing on plans, playing with the board and, you know, little things like that. So we're going to go ahead and start cleaning this stuff up and get some stuff situated. Don't judge me while I'm eating. I had to take somebody back home after dropping off a rental car. So I didn't get Checkers. Instead, I just got good old Mickey D's. So I may be eating and stuff while I'm recording as well. So don't talk about me too bad, okay? I love my McDoubles as shredded lettuce and mac sauce. Well done. If you haven't tried it, try it and let me know how it was. But let's get back to it. I want to go ahead and put this bulletin board paper up on the back or on the side of my desk. So let's do that. All right, so I hope you can hear me over the music. I'm gonna try to talk as loud as I can so that I don't have to worry about that, or I'll just try to block out the background noise. But they just gave us our 20-minute warning, so it is 3:08.
So I have about 22 minutes. I'm going to finish getting this stuff cleaned up, pack up the stuff I'm going to take back home. I got a lot done, so I'm going to hurry up and do that so I can show you what I got done and what I need to do tonight so that I can finish it off tomorrow. So I'll be right back once I clean up, straighten up, and give y'all a synopsis of the day. A synopsis of the day. Okay, so just to show you guys a quick synopsis of the room, I got all of the stuff. That box is actually trash, but I put food in it, so I'm gonna take it with me. I'm not gonna leave it up here. But again, those desks are staying up there. I just put my ladder up top so I can get out of the floor. And on the camera, I don't know if y'all can see it a little better of how crooked that border and I mean that whole bulletin board looks. I may just leave it up there. But I'm thinking of taking it down tomorrow and stapling it together so that I just have to put it back up there instead of taking each section down. So I put that board up today, a little crooked, but I put it up there. And then all of that was already done. As you can see, I got all of the stuff from the desk areas. I'm definitely gonna bring a broom tomorrow. I'll probably go to Dollar Tree and get a broom. But as you can see, my teacher desk is finally coming together. So all of this stuff right here will go into my teacher toolbox. So I just left it on my desk. I'm actually going to go and purchase that when I leave from here. So all of those items go into the toolbox. So I ordered the labels yesterday on Teachers Pay Teachers. So I'm going to print those out tonight. I got my laminator today, so I'll laminate them and put them on the box. So I actually need to take this double-sided tape home with me. But other than that, as you can see, definitely simple so I can have room. These canvases, I'm gonna print the vinyl out for them tonight so I could put them on there. And I'm gonna hang them up here. And then you can see I put the paper up by my desk. Like I said, tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna probably take it all the way over. This big flag is in the way. So that's why I was gonna just leave it. I'm testing to see if the mounting tape will keep this up overnight. And then as you can see, I started adding pictures, but I am going to take my phone to CVS and add some more. And then I decided to do the marble on the front. And then this will be where I hang like my badge, or if I have like a cardigan that day or sweater, jacket or whatever, I'm gonna hang them on there. And then I put this printed table runner in the front instead of having it on the side. So you see here, I added the pencils into the mason jars. I got these this morning at Walmart. I'm just resting my cords on this because I put the cell phone thing up. So tonight I'm gonna make the numbers to go into the pockets and then put the words up there, or maybe down here that says cell phone jail. And then I'm also gonna make the voice level signs as well. So as you can see, I definitely got a lot done. I'm gonna go ahead and edit my board and erase the things that I did do already or the things that I bought. I don't like this over here, so I think I'm actually gonna take that down. I just think that it's awkwardly placed. And then as you can see, I put the crates over here to make like a shelf. I'm probably gonna shift them and turn it around and make this like a station, and probably put the calendar that I purchased right there. So I'm gonna turn that to face the front, like face this way, and then put the calendar. And then I added this poster that says I Can Be, and it has a bunch of like careers and things like that on it. So I'm just gonna fix that area tomorrow. All of this is stuff that I'm gonna be taking back home with me. I really wanna take those canvases back, but for some reason I cannot locate my receipt. So I'm gonna dig in my purse. Hopefully I can find it so I can return those. If not, then I'll just use them and maybe do a craft night with my son. And that's just another box of trash that I'm gonna leave till tomorrow. So it's coming along very nicely. So again, this was classroom setup day 4, maybe 5, whichever I put in the description box or in the title. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and tune in next time. And I'll probably be doing like the full tour maybe, but that's a wrap. And it was also New Teacher Orientation Day, so that went pretty well as well. So I'm doing it all the way up until next week Wednesday, and then next week Thursday is like all of the teachers will be back doing orientation. So I will catch you guys on the next video. Remember, it's That Bossy Teacher, and I'll see you next time. Bye.